Welcome back. Today we're diving into some shocking revelations about the Trudeau government's collaboration with the World Economic Forum on the controversial carbon tax. I'm QuikPolitics, and if you find this content engaging, don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, as your support truly helps the channel grow. Now, let's delve into the heart of the matter. Recent leaks have uncovered disturbing information indicating a clandestine partnership between Justin Trudeau's government and the globalist World Economic Forum. It's been revealed that Trudeau's administration secretly enlisted the help of the World Economic Forum to produce a report justifying the implementation of the carbon tax. And guess what? Your hard-earned taxpayer dollars, nearly 500,000 of them, were used to fund this dubious endeavor. The report in question, ominously titled the New Nature Economy Report, conveniently echoed Justin Trudeau's environmental agenda, advocating vehemently for carbon pricing as the ultimate solution to climate change. But let's call a spade here. It was nothing short of propaganda, meticulously crafted to support Justin Trudeau's narrative and further his political ambitions. Shown by Justin Trudeau's ex-environment minister Catherine McKenna, who requested the World Economic Forum to generate a report to establish the business and economic case for safeguarding nature and to promote the Trudeau government's safe environment agenda. These revelations shed light on the murky underbelly of Canadian politics, exposing Justin Trudeau's government's penchant for backroom dealings and public deception. It's clear that Justin Trudeau prioritizes serving the interests of globalist elites over the well-being of ordinary Canadians, and this carbon tax scandal is just the tip of the iceberg. Justin Trudeau's cozy relationship with the World Economic Forum speaks volumes about where his allegiances lie. It's not with the Canadian people, but rather with shadowy globalist forces hell-bent on reshaping the world to suit their agenda. This payment to the World Economic Forum is just another notch in Justin Trudeau's belt of questionable decision-making. Opposition voices have condemned Justin Trudeau's alleged backroom dealings, accusing him of prioritizing globalist agendas over the needs of everyday Canadians. MPs, like Conservative MP Leslyn have condemned Justin Trudeau's actions, labeling them as Canadian economy destroying backroom deals with anti-Canadian forces. Alberta Premier Jason Kenney also joins the chorus of critics, accusing Trudeau of prioritizing politics over science and the well-being of Canadian citizens. Most of the country's premiers have also come out against the carbon tax and the carbon tax hike in order to soften the load on their constituents with the looming concerns of inflation and cost of living pressures. Furthermore, reports suggest that Justin Trudeau's government has implemented World Economic Forum recommendations, leading to policies detrimental to Canada's economic interests. Despite mounting opposition, Justin Trudeau remains steadfast in his commitment to hike the carbon tax on April 1st, further burdening households with increased costs for fuel and energy. But let's not forget who bears the brunt of Justin Trudeau's actions. Everyday Canadians like you and me. Public opinion polls indicate widespread discontent with Justin Trudeau's carbon tax hike, with many calling for a pause to the tax. However, with the impending carbon tax hike, households across the country are facing increased financial strain, grappling with rising costs and stagnant wages. And yet, Justin Trudeau remains deaf to their pleas for relief, further exacerbating the disconnect between the government and its citizens. And if you think the media is immune to Justin Trudeau's manipulative tactics, think again. Trudeau has openly admitted to greasing the wheels of the media machine, paying top dollar for positive coverage of his Liberal Party. It's a blatant attempt to control the narrative and silence dissenting voices, all at the expense of journalistic integrity. Justin Trudeau's past admissions of spending on media propaganda to shape public perception is all too common, it seems. Critics argue that his willingness to spend taxpayer dollars to control narratives highlights a concerning trend of prioritizing self-interest over responsible governance.
Now, you sometimes hear about liberal bias in the media these days, how they're constantly letting our government off the hook for no good reason. Frankly, I think that's insulting. It's clear that they let us off the hook for a very good reason, because we paid them $600 million. You don't get stellar headlines like these without greasing the wheels a bit.
Justin Trudeau's actions have ignited a firestorm of criticism, with calls for him to halt or reverse the carbon tax increase. As inflation and cost of living pressures mount, many Canadians question Trudeau's leadership and commitment to their well-being. The leaked information exposes Justin Trudeau's backroom dealings with the World Economic Forum and raises serious concerns about transparency and accountability in government. So what can we do in the face of such flagrant disregard for democracy and accountability? It starts with awareness. We must question Trudeau's actions and hold him accountable for his betrayal of Canadian interests. And most importantly, we must stand together, united in our demand for transparency and integrity in government. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How much more can Canadians take of Trudeau's erosion to Canada's image? Thank you for joining us. If you appreciate content that delves into critical issues, consider subscribing for more insightful updates. Stay informed, and until next time, I'm QuikPolitics, signing off.